Hello, my name's Angela and I'm sending you this video because you might want to work with me. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I do. So I help children to feel better in themselves, in your mind and in your body. Sometimes we have days that are hard. Sometimes we have days that are horrible. Some days we feel upset. Some days we feel worried. Some days we feel angry. And we don't always know why we're having those feelings. But we know we're having those feelings and it doesn't feel good at all. And we want someone to be able to help us. But sometimes the adults around us don't know how to help us because they haven't been taught how to. So it takes somebody who has been taught how to help you to sometimes come along and hold your hand and help you to understand what is happening within you, within your mind, within your body and within your feelings. And when we understand what is happening within our mind and our thoughts, within our emotions and our feelings, and within our bodies and how we physically feel, and by that I mean sometimes we get tummy ache when we feel worried about things. Sometimes we feel like there's a big heavy weight in our stomach when we're dreading things. So sometimes we get physical feelings, and sometimes we just get really tired and we don't want to get out of bed because of all the energy that we're using on worrying and or dreading certain things or not knowing how to deal with things. So sometimes it takes someone like me to come along and help you by doing some sessions so that you can understand what's going on. And when we understand what's happening within you, then we can start to work with that. And by work with that, I mean use different processes to help it to get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And as it gets smaller and smaller and smaller, you start to feel better and better and better. And when we know why it's happening, and when we know how to make it smaller and smaller, that gives you a really good feeling of being able to do something about it instead of feeling like you can't do anything about it and nobody understands. So if you would like to work with me, what we'll do is we'll meet up, and it's usually on the computer on Zoom, and I'll ask you some questions. I'll find a little bit about you, find out a little bit about you, find out where would you like to be, what would you like your life to look like every day, what would you like to be feeling, what would you like to be thinking, what kind of things would you like to be happening, and then have a look at what's happening now. And why aren't all those good things happening? And by having a talk about these two things, where we would like to be and where we are now, we can start to find where the issues are and do the work together. So if you would like to work with me, your parent, you can tell your parent and they will book a session with me and they'll let you know when we're meeting. And you've got nothing to worry about at all. Nothing that you say to me can make me think anything bad about you or make me judge you. You know, I meet lots of children every single day who tell me all kinds of things and they feel really safe working with me. And you can feel safe too. So I'll leave it up to you and you can make the decision. Bye bye for now.